Hey there, Jen Mason with Golden Luxury Auto, here to share with you a little bit of an update on our car sharing program. We are moving to a 70-30 split to be a little more aligned with and congruent with Turo's policies and procedures. So follow me on this little journey through this slideshow as I explain to you in detail how that's going to look and the best way that you can continue making money on your vehicle through us here at Golden Luxury Auto. But first, a little bit about how we got started. Back in 2017, Jay Barton, the CEO and founder of Golden Luxury Auto, found an unmet need in the car sharing industry and created an innovative win-win opportunity that has changed the game in the way that you can have your car managed and rented through us. You'll notice here in a couple of these slides, we have over 2,500 positive 5-star reviews in Google, which is huge. Also, on the average, our cars rent between 20 and 24 days out of the month, where the competition is only doing basically half that, 10 to 12 days. We have a proven system curated over the last 9 years where we've experienced handling all makes and models and styles of cars. We've also earned an all-star and power host rating on Turo, helping our cars rank to the top of any search you'll find. Where your car calls home when it's not on the road is in a very secure parking area. We're only 5 minutes from the airport. We've got cameras on site. We've got a gated security system and staff 24 hours. We've got professional in-house interior and exterior detailing team that is above and beyond. Our office staff manages repairs, schedules all the maintenance, and handles all the requests necessary for the facilitation and the renting of your vehicle. Here we show a little bit of our performance in high season. High season runs between about December and March, and then June, July, and August. You'll see here these SUVs, 7-passenger vehicles, did quite well in the month of January this year. We are also super excited about our personalized online portal. This is the page that sets us apart and the one that we take most pride in. In fact, we are the only Turo host that has this detailed and as transparent online portal page. It shows how everything is accounted for step by step. From when your car is rented, how often it's rented, any sort of maintenance that has taken place. We've got an earnings calculator, average days rented. We even break it down into what's your tax bracket. Detailed steps on the car maintenance that's taken place so that we're making sure that your car is kept in optimal moving condition and maintained. Super, super excited about this. And you'll have a login area where you can tap into this at any point and see exactly what's happening with your car and how well it's being rented. Cars that qualify for our program are 2021 or newer luxury brands. If we're getting into those unique Mystique cars that you want to test drive, you maybe want to drive, but you can't quite commit to buy, those are the ones that we like to rent, and those are the ones that get rented easy. So 2021 or newer on that scope. 2023 or newer for your standard Toyotas, Fords, Hondas, your economy cars. We do take this on a case-by-case basis, but we've noticed that over the years, these are the cars that do best on the platform, will make you the most money. All right, how you get paid. This is a little bit of a breakdown on that 70-30 split. So let's just look up here at this Turo income of $4,000. That's the income generated. Then we have the income reimbursed. You'll notice in the column on the left, you've got the host takeaway, and on the right, you've got the client takeaway on a breakdown. So parking goes to the host, or we deduct for parking in that secure space. We also have a $25 cleaning fee. Turo has also teamed up with Tint.ai for a decreased rate on insurance. So say you want to get personal insurance through Tint.ai, we can get you a discount because of the amount of cars that we have on our platform. If you're curious about that, go to Tint.ai for a little more information. If you do go through Tint.ai, then they do require you have a GPS tracker on your car, and that's an $8.95 fee. And then at the very bottom, you'll notice maintenance, any maintenance deducted. So that's oil changes, brakes, tires, anything, windshields, anything that we need to do to repair the car to keep it in perfect moving condition for our clients and renters. Hard costs for us are gas paid and the delivery paid. We've got that airport ticket we've got to account for. So any of that reimbursement is going to go back into GLA's pocket. Obviously, if the miles are gone over, you collect on those because that's a hard cost to you and the wear and tear on your car. So a little bit about that breakdown here. We're basically doing a 30-70 split, deducting any maintenance plus the cleaning, the parking, and GPS. Also, you can inquire about that insurance if you prefer. And speaking of insurance, here's how that works. You will keep full coverage on your vehicle. Turo has a $2,500 deductible through their platform if this need needs to be met, and that's the responsibility of the car owner. However, in all the years we've been doing that's only happened once because generally we're able to work out any sort of insurance details with the car renter. Golden Luxury Auto also has a 3-day minimum typically in their rental policy that helps us maintain mostly that airport traffic. Here's the car care breakdown. We will schedule and manage the vehicle upkeep. So that means tire maintenance, windshield repairs, oil changes, facilitating the license and registration and emissions appointments, any recall situations, lost keys, cleanings, gas fills, charging, towing, and all of the scheduled maintenance. You maintain the responsibility of the car payment, paying the fee of the parking and cleaning, full coverage insurance, license and registration cost, and any maintenance costs on the vehicle. We schedule and handle everything else. Takes and eliminates the headache completely away from you. Some of the frequently asked questions we get is, how much will my car make? Pure and simple, the more expensive car we have on our platform and the newer it is, the more money it's going to make. People come into town, they want to drive the nice vehicles. They also want to drive something that's maybe a little unique, something that they wouldn't typically buy but would love to rent and test drive. So those are the vehicles that tend to do best on our platform. What if I want to use my vehicle for personal use? Absolutely. We allow you to schedule 30 days a year for personal use on your vehicles. However, there are blackout dates, a week before Christmas and after, due to high demand, and we want to make money. We want to make you money. So those are blackout dates when vehicles need to stay on the platform for renters. If we drop your car off to the airport for you, we do have that ticket fee, which is $50. But because you're a member with us, we will only charge you half, so you get a $25 charge, and that's for round trip. How long will my vehicle stay with GLA? Well, that's obviously up to you. We do ask that you enroll in the program for at least a year so that you can see the ROI throughout all 4 seasons. And optimally, you buy a newer car and you keep it on the platform for 4 years. That way we're maximizing how much money we can make. You're paying off your car, all while receiving income, and it is the best case scenario. So that's a little bit about the program, a little bit about that new 70-30 split, and we look forward to working with you. Are super excited to have you, and invite and welcome any requests, any suggestions, any feedback, and any questions. Hope you have a most beautiful day. Thank you for working with GLA.